Welcome back to the WeLD channel. Today's project is going to consist of mounting the radiator to the front of the rat rod. And what that's going to entail is taking this formed channel and cutting it up, drilling it, grinding on it, a few other things to make it a part that will hold and support the radiator. So that's what we got going. So let's get into it. So like as I said in the opening, I have this channel. It's formed out of, I think it's 12 gauge. Like all my other material laying around from a prior project. I'm going to modify this so that I can mount the radiator in that. But all it consists of is drilling a few holes, notching out for the hose fittings and the transmission cooling lines, a few other things like that, but it's just the same old boring cutting, drilling, grinding, all that. So I will real quick magically show you what this is going to look like after I've modified it. So this is what the mount looks like now after that modification. Radiator will sit in here. Main cooling hose, lower cooling hose will come in through here. I think this is the drain port, and over here is for the transmission. There's two holes here and here that are going to bolt through the front two bolts there. And then over here on the end, there's two there that will attach to the radiator. And that's all going to be spring loaded. So that's what that looks like. I think I have all my parts ready. Got a little rubber mount here. And those holes look way off. Typical. I usually drill them that way intentionally for some reason. That's never gonna work. Okay, and then I've got some 9/16 18 grade 8 bolts. Boy, that hole's off a long ways. Oh, no way. That hole is so far off. Oh, crap. I don't think that's going to work. Back to the drawing board. Well, I have one other solution. Okay, as I was saying, 1/2 inch bolts, which is what I had originally. But I can't ever make up my mind for some reason. That'll line up. Like so. bolts on each side. But I don't like it. The radiator sits down in this channel, and this radiator can flex and move around because of the spring mounts here. And that's just steel on aluminum. It's going to be rubbing. I don't like it. I don't want to put a patch in there, or put a rubber strip in there. I think it'll wear through that. I also don't like this rubber here because these bolts are helping hold the spring, and you're going to have some, there's a good chance you're going to have some movement. So I don't like that. I think I'm going to eliminate that. I think what I'm going to do is flip this over so it's just setting on the radiator, setting on the flat surface and not inside the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and swap this out, and I'll bring you back after I make the changes. Okay, radiator is installed, mounted, whatever you want to call it. That's what she looks like. Spring loaded on the bottom. Up on top I've got rubber grommets, and it's double nutted to lock it in place. It's that way on both sides. Anchored to the suspension mounts down there, or the that bottom angle, formed angle, is bolted through there. Up top we've got these rods that support it in that direction. Those are what you saw me tapping in earlier in this episode. I had Joe make up these little flanges that bolt to the firewall, and the threaded rod screws into that longer coupling and gives me a little bit of adjustment if I need to move the radiator front to back or vice versa, whatever. So that'll do it for this episode. I really appreciate you watching. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the bell for notifications, whatever else. But again, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Thanks a lot. See ya.